George Charamba responded to Temba Mliswa after he says Temba Mliswa does not exist in Mnangagwa's government. Welcome everyone kusangana kwachaita zvakare pana pa YouTube channel yenyu tichikoti kana pane vachangosvika pano paMagaba News, kindly support us by hitting the subscribe nekutena notification bell. Today tauya takabata nawo yawaJoe Charamba voresponda vaTemba Mliswa vanova vaTemba Mliswa vakauya vachiti presidential spokesman Joe Charamba anofanira kuresigna kana kutobuditswa basa sezvo ari kunzi haasi kuseva interest yenyika yeZimbabwe. Zvinova zvaita kuti vaJoe Charamba vakaresponda neTwitter account yavo inonzi Jamwanda mureZimbabwe yavakaresponda vachitaura kuna vaTemba Mliswa vachivaudza kuti mutiudzire zvekuita muhurumende yavaMnangagwa sezvo hamusi kana muhurumende yeZanuPF. Zvinova zviri zvinhu zvamutsa mutauro zvaita kuti veruzhinji zvigotendedzwa vachiziviswa. So according to news maererano netweet yanyorwa naJoe Charamba, a fresh political storm has erupted inside Zimbabwe's ruling circles after presidential spokesperson Joe Charamba launched a fierce public attack against the outspoken political figure Temba Mliswa, exposing growing tensions over influence, access and the authority around President Emmerson Mnangagwa. The clash exploded on media after claims circulating suggested that Charamba has been sidelined during the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa's recent private visit to Mnangagwa's Prickable farm in Kwekwe. Respond through his popular Twitter account, Jamwanda, Charamba dismissed the report and mocked Mliswa in unusual direct language. According to Charamba, he had no reason to attend the gathering because it was not an official state event. He wrote that the meeting was a private function to which President Emmerson Mnangagwa was entitled, and insisted there was no meaningful clash between himself and Mliswa. Charamba went even further, declaring that Mliswa does not exist in his political world, government structure or party system. The strong-worded comments quickly spread across Zimbabwe's political space online, attracting thousands of reactions and reigniting debate about hidden political structures operating around the president. At the center of the controversy is the question many Zimbabweans continue asking: who really holds influence inside the ruling establishment? Will Charamba represent the official government communication system and the long-established state protocol? Mliswa has increasingly emerged as a louder and visible political operator, often associated with the powerful network close to the presidency. Even though Mliswa currently holds no official government or ZanuPF position, his commentary frequently dominates political discussions, giving his unusual visibility in national debate. The latest exchange did not emerge in isolation. For months, Mliswa has reportedly criticized Charamba, accusing him of undermining the president and alleged protecting rival interests inside the ruling party. Once recent disputes centered around Charamba, a shade of an old video featured South African politician Julius Malema discussing the dangers of unelected wealth elite gaining political influence. Mliswa reportedly interpreted the post as an indirect attack on business figures closely linked to the president inner circle. That disagreement has now evolved into a much larger public confrontation touching on succession politics, elite influence, and functional battles within Zimbabwe's governing structure. Political analyst Chirenje Muzukuru Ojongwe added a fuel to the debate by urging that The Charamba and Mliswa confrontation expose what he described as a parallel power center operating outside formal institution. According to analysts and officially, figure and wealth allies are increasingly shaping political narrative despite lacking constitutional authority. The concern raised in memories of the final years of former President Robert Mugabe, when internal faction wars and completing influence network weakened institutional discipline inside ZanuPF. Since Mnangagwa took power in 2017 following Mugabe's removal, Zimbabwe politics has remained dominated by a question of loyalty, succession, and access to presidential influence. Over the time, public attention has increasingly focused on the role of both business allies, sometimes referred to in political discussions as and who are believed to enjoy a close connection to influential figure within the state. Critics urge that these informational and network weaken official institutions by creating an alternative channels of influence outside the government system. Supporters of the president, however, defend such a relationship as a necessary for investment, political stability, and regional cooperation. Ramaphosa's visit itself has also attracted attention because it reportedly included high-profile business discussions and influential political figures. Although officials described as a private, the meeting took place during the sensitivity political period marked by economic pressure, constitutional debate, growing speculation about Zimbabwe's future political direction. The public confrontation between Charamba and Mliswa, therefore, goes beyond personal insults. It reflects a larger struggle over who controls political messaging, who has direct access to power, who speaks on behalf of the ruling established. Charamba comments also appeared designed to distance himself completely from Mliswa's influence. He stated that he only learned about Mliswa's remarks after a friend informed him, and insisted that Mliswa's opinion carried no importance in his eyes. That dismissal has intensified online debate, with some interpreting Charamba's response as an attempt to reassert the authority of formal government structure over informal political actors. For ordinary Zimbabweans watching from the outside, the confrontation highlights continued uncertain about how decisions are truly made at the highest level of power. Ndidzo news dzatatikabata ndizvo tatikabata. Munoti chii mumashoko George Charamba achiti handiudzirwe naTemba Mliswa because haasitori muhurumende yaMnangagwa, saka hapana chandinoda kuexplaina kwaari. Ndemunhu wandakatongoziviswawo nechamwari yangu kuti kune munhu anonzi Temba Mliswa. So zvirikuratidza kuti hazvina kupera mushe, vanhu vakawanda havasi kutofara nezviri kuitwa naTemba Mliswa. What's your take on this? Take on this news? Ndidzo news dzatatikabata.